Going to be starting out on the defending side, EDG to set the pace on the attack. It's map 3, and it deserves to go the distance.
Really looking towards EDG to make something happen here on the attack as well. Set themselves up comfortably because it's the weaker side of their Pearl. In terms of the stats here, a big gap towards B. G2 send a snake bite over the top here. But T1 starting to explore elsewhere. Sire player's got some space to work with. I think maybe just waiting on some contact here because he's got a very deep position. Doesn't have to overstep the mark just yet.
I like seeing this though, that he isn't overdoing it, but now with the pressure towards that B site, he's going to start moving forward. Now there is still that presence towards middle between, what, Munchkin? Oh lord, Munchkin's got dinked down, there's so much trouble. That turret seems to be napping right here, but well, you're absolutely right. Sire removed, this is now a problem, they are surrounded here. It's down towards Ban, Munchkin and Carpe. And he's actually got the first, but the trade is there. Nobody's got him. This is Manic again. Ban the next one into the blender as nobody greets him with a smile and sends him back home. It's down to Munchkin, who just got dinked instantly the second they stepped through those double doors. How much more can one man do? Not that much.
The beautiful setup, posted up, anticipating this flank coming through. Beautiful stuff. Again, not really complementary positions here between Carpe and Ban.
Sheriff out for Sire. And EDG making no subtleties with their initial look towards A. Yeah, Sire player trying to shift through here. That turret will be a nuisance. Keep in mind how close Smoggy is. I was hoping to see if he could catch Smoggy on a swing, but Smoggy not really having any of it. Let's finally get contact, but while this all happens, look towards the A side. They're actually pushing straight through towards R. Munchkin does well to even get one there.
Getting punished, but Zeta now finds himself in a 1v3. Only a classic as well. I think there's going to be a chance for him to rotate and even find a pistol or upgrade to the SMG. Smoggy the first one and will find it. EDG 2 up here.
And for T1, for like the mental reset more than anything, I need them to have a clean round.
Yeah, for sure. EDG ride the momentum in that second half performance on map 2.
Pick up the pistol here.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's like if they don't stop that trend early, kind of stem the bleed a little bit, my worry starts that T1 just don't feel the game, and they still have a couple of, you know, those younger-ish players, less experienced players they're trying to integrate as well in, and again, that can weigh very heavily. So EDG almost kind of taking pause for thought here, kind of working through the utility that's in front of them. Taking a little bit of contact over towards double door. Ban is there. They're just shifting in through towards R.
Remove the alarm bot here. Still some molly set up towards main. Munchkin looking to post up on it. He's now looking the wrong way. Should note the nano coming through though. Ban's found one elsewhere. Howdong removed.
Okay. Keep them a little further away here. Let's look at that site crunch coming in. How much room do they get here? Zeta does get affected by the flash, but nobody does well. Takes down one. Has to hold for a second here. Spike just about crossing on through unorthodox plant, but it will go down. Munchkin overwhelmed. Now I'm worried. Now they're in a post plant. They can't really recover too many of these weapons. That's one bonus for T1, but they still got to figure this one out. There's still problems. Nobody still has that Bulldog.
It'll take Sire a while to close this gap as well. But look at Chichu. He's gone exploring. He's looking to wrap back through spawn.
Oh, the timing. Nobody's gone down, but Kang Does find Ban. Here we go. They're trying to make this one work. They're taking away so much of that economy, but already it's starting to be a bigger problem here because Kang's just got down Carpe, and that's just Sire player. Big shot on one, but can he find the second? Chichu still standing, closing the gap. Oh, he got the defuse.
Of control. They lose line of sight on the spike, and that first half defuse just makes it so awkward for Chichu to make it. Sequence of events.
Well, certainly wasn't clean. Certainly wasn't what the doctor ordered. You're seeing it now. Spectres, Guardians, Bulldogs. T1 trying to stitch together a buy that can be fashioned into something.
I've got your
EDG showing all this intent towards A. Seeker's going to come through, reveal two of the players quite clearly. Smoggy going to be actually threading the needle nicely, but he's going to be noted. That should be the swing from Munchkin, and he gets overwhelmed. Smoggy gets to live, and now that's a big success towards the site.
Double flank coming through though. Carpe and Sire. So really hoping that Zeta can survive this.
Oh, There's a pocket to play in. Safe's the wrong word, but he's still alive.
Spike planted.
5 HP.
Oh, ridiculous, but another plant. And last time we saw a Coyote was Kangan getting called off there. Sire player way closer than he expected, and he had support. And now Ban isolating the fight towards nobody. The only one to answer back so far was Chichu with a quick trade. Sire player going to keep things back into hand. It's all on Smoggy. A 1v2. He makes it to the 1v1, but Ban standing alive.
Don't have any comfortable positions then. Once main is compromised, Kankan, you can see, completely caught off guard here. Not even sure, actually, didn't know the placement of the utility here.
It's going to be so underwhelming. Here we go. This is the fight we want to be seeing.
Maybe not.
Actually, could be nuts. The flash goes in. Kankan gets a couple of steps in. Close to the gap. He's absolutely nuts. There it is. The true protagonist. Going to take towards the side, take the space. Just trailblazing the way for his side.
Not much of a fight, to be honest with you.
Just not an enviable position, is it? Kangan once more. This guy's just hopping around. He just wants to fight. He's begging for someone to try and take him up on the challenge. Zeta slowly trying to creep away. He's going to find the first. Houndong does go down, so maybe there's a little bit of room for, you know, a little bit of something. Another fight. Okay, he's going to keep his life, but down to 5 HP. That's it. Surely that's got to be wraps. Yeah, okay, they're going to back away. So the anime battle has been won out. Not too bad.
And a crazy exchange here to start this off. Even the reckoning coming through as well.
Seeing 2 to 3. T1 going to have to pick themselves up off the floor. Rebuild into this.
Early space garnered here though. A broken purchase. Sire on the rifle. Zeta actually donning the judge here. Lockdown will come through and clear majority of B side. A little pocket to play in, yes. It's already pinged out here. The awareness is there from EDG. They're going to have to clear this corner. It's going to be the Trailblazer to potentially do it. Zeta's just outside of it. He's given a chance.
And he takes it. He does quite well. Kankang's gone down as well. This is good. They're making a bit of a fight out of this one. Keep themselves standing. Sire player going to take down nobody. They don't get the plant. The spike left deep at the back. Tricky now. There's Smoggy and Chichu trying to navigate this new conundrum in front of them. Can they get that spike back? For now, yes, wall in the way. They get a little bit of a moment. Armbot goes in, but finding a safe plant here, Mike, isn't going to be easy.
Definitely not. Chichu does have 2 snake bites. Work with here, but Seeker's employed and looking to try and pre-take here, but EDG ready for it. Chichu found 2. Smoggy found another.
Oh, they found them all! Show me this again. Okay, yeah, Chichu, beautiful work. And the fact that Smoggy's able to just swing around in time to catch those final 2s, that Seeker connected right here, that's got to be devastating, right? Like, that's a heartbreaking round.
Absolutely.
You're losing that, a 2v, what is it, 4? Especially after the Kankan round, you've had so many big mental rounds put against you.
Especially when they did the hard work. Mitigating the lockdown, they find the difficult kills, deny the plant as well, force EDG into what feels like a very difficult to recover position. Some adjustment here of the utility.
Good look. Okay, Munchkin.
Freebie.
That's not bad.
Well.
Chaos on the side going to continue until now. Okay. So we have a whole lot of ults hidden away. Munchkin's still got his. We just saw the Chichu's invested theirs. Lockdown going to come in. Cause a couple of issues.
I was going to say, yeah, denies the Viper's pit, but only really forces them to the front side of Pillar. So gives them a very comfortable position to set up here.
Okay, Lockdown, but Chichu...
This is disgusting. Sire, full clear this?
Sire, you're going to check, Yes, you do, Sire. Great heads-up work there. Now we're looking at the back 3, who's still alive. Not too many. Nobody might be enough, though. Can they deny the defuse is still be going? And Sire pulled away from it. Walks on in. Nobody backhands him. They can't stop the defuse. T1 holding it down.
From defusals here. A huge kill here for Munchkin to find a freebie and reset off it. He's the one to come through in the back end of this round as well to
Right
seal.
back to business. Kang up against Cyan, and Cyan to win out. Nobody, though, did well last round, wants to do well this round. 7 more bullets and 1 more victim. Can't get it, though. Ban stays alive. He wins out the battle and leaves him with the player advantage in a 3v2.
Just catching the edge of that wall. Blocks LOS for Ban to find the kill. Chichu will reveal his position here. The snake bite. A little bit of a gap. I'm not sure why Zeta's not picking up the slack on either side of this. Finally going to pick up the angle towards Art.
I'm worried about Smoggy.
He's given a chance.
Okay.
Zeta shuts it down.
Oof. Okay, so should be not a problem. Right, we're good.
Should be not a problem.
Should be not a problem. Look how decisive I am in my verbiage.
Munchkin surely finds this one.
45 HP, though.
Yeah, it's not doable.
It's not doable. 40 seconds.
He's going to give it up. Wow.
Huh? Even Chichu's like, wait, what? Is that... Huh? Well, they
paying
really
a lot
won
of
this round.
a lot of respect.
It says a lot about T1 right now, if anything. Making, yeah. No mistakes in this. And Chichu's just...
This is twice now that the stars aligned, that T1 and EDG both focus one of these extremities in the same round. So only really seen those to be rounds where there's any sort of, I guess, commitment to the opening engagement on both sides. Like I said, both teams finding it in the right rounds.
I want to see Zeta at least get the upgrade. And sat there with a Bulldog the entire time there.
Not really close enough to any other ultimates to get anything going here for EDG.
No, I mean, if you get like an opportunity, if there's something you can springboard off, yeah, maybe you throw it in if you get a couple of big starters.
Right, you look towards Smoggy potentially. He's 3 away though, and Kang
changed his crosshair. I think he has. It feels just like the normal black cross earlier. Who knows? He does do the wiggly mouse moves. He's got the Kierby aim, so it just keeps my attention. This time, no opportunity to bring it into fair. Bag to be holding well. Seemingly very aware of their wants in this. Sire player greeting nobody, so the split really doesn't find too much, and now trying to cross through from this position would be a death funnel coming out of there.
And we'll find one. Chichu does respond. 4v2 now. Carpe though. Wow, because they should find the second, but Smoggy responds to find another one.
Wait, hold on. Oh, okay. It's all good.
It's all
They have some options to work with. Let's see what they go for.
And the reason I say starting to stabilize is because they're not conceding plants now. We're talking about heavily relying on, or being forced into a position to find diffusers to win out rounds. In 2 rounds now where time and elimination has decided it.
I want to see what the purpose in this round is going to be of Chichu here. I assume he's just holding space for them to go for this late rotate, but...
Yeah, but where's the pressure come through?
Yeah.
T1 haven't set our fact finder, but after the Trailblazer being spotted and no follow-up coming through, Ban's already preemptively rotating.
Yeah,
and like I said, this Killjoy setup is to minimize the, I guess, freedom inside the cove to find this plant. So, well, it should buy time, but already T1 making their way this direction, Lauren.
Yeah, the flash that went out after the rotation of Ban is going to confirm the suspicions. They know it. Yeah, it's going to be a bursty piece. Going to use the Seekers to try and get through. And you can see him isolating a little bit. No denial of the plant just yet, though. And Kang gets handled. Sire player sends him back to the menu this round. Aldong trying to close the gap. A big opportunity. Puts his life on the line and succeeds. Chichu doing incredibly well. And that is around protocol list of things that are meant to work out, well. You get the early read, you get the early rotation, you get the bodies ready on the side. But again, that play coming out from Howdong just kind of willing to tank the damage.
They pivot so quickly out of coming through back halls and find a 2-piece.
Didn't even notice that.
It just, again, the audible there for EDG in that chaos. And like I said, it looks so comfortable.
These two teams so close, 5 apiece now. Cyberplay needs a big round here, though. The rest of the 5 very shoddy, and Chichu deals with them instantaneously. That's your heavy hitter now gone. Down on the others, try and do something with very little. That's not bad. Munchkin, remember those 3 he got before? He tried it again. Massive work from the boy, but now down to Ban and Zeta. Yes, he does have the Bulldog on Ban, but any opportunity to use it yet to be seen.
Zeta forced back by the first snake bite. Second one going to come through as well. She does have the Viper's Pit if he wants to throw in here. It's a 3v2. Advantage EDG. Late flank coming through from Ban. You said Bulldog in hand, but there's a lot of ground to cover here.
Yeah.
Right there. Blocking fire.
Expecting some utility here. Tries to block it off with the cove, but there's nothing there. I'm not even sure actually can they spot the edge of that cove. Doesn't even matter. Chi will find it. Just Zeta and a Frenzy.
I've heard the Frenzies are quite good, but I don't think they're this good. Michael, I see in the eyebrow raise.
I'm not making any faces. It's doable.
Yeah?
Yep.
Believer? Cool. Yeah, this is now just going to dwindle down on the time. This round wasn't going to be particularly much for T1. Looking to see if maybe there was something that could have happened with side player, but with him being found so early on. And, I mean, Munchkin made a great go of it. Can't say he did. The round now, if it's true to what we've seen so far, first two maps, 6 apiece, both times on the half here. I wonder. Can we see this? Okay, Kankan unnoted by that flash early on. Sire player playing anti-flash of this has to turn
brave, actually. Very brave.
Yeah, that's ridiculous that he went for that. I mean, it wasn't necessarily a bad call, but he has forced them away into the eyes of Munchkin. Catching Smoggy on the other side is big. That's going to take away a little bit of that mid-pressure.
And this has been missing from the last few rounds. A free opener from T1. And a 10-second gap or so behind it before any possibility of contact to come through from EDG.
But there's no one on the A side. That
No.
does...
And Kankang's not found the space. He's got the operator, so he's slowly clearing through. Can actually burn his dash up very early on. So got to wait for his teammates to back him up.
Do they have anything to play offside? Okay, so they've got Munchkin's ult here as well.
Say, yeah, they're sitting deep now for the lockdown.
Yeah, they're going to have the Seeker go through, which does reveal that one player towards middle as well. That's going to be quite indicative of Chi-Chu's position.
As I say, Chi-Chu is spotted out with the Seeker, but does the pinch come through? Because I think Munchkin wants to get this as deep as possible.
It looks like they're trying to isolate so they can't be counter-swung. And there it is. Okay, big pickup.
That's
There's
the lockdown
ult.
he wants.
Okay, it's going to force a little bit more of a presence towards CT from EDG, but with how long going down, that's a problem. It's not an easy fight. Sire player, great connection. It's all on one. How much can Kankang do a 1v5? This needs a lot of work. It ain't going to happen in this round. It feels fated to once again see that.
Unable to do so here. He said T1, unable to, like I said, they stabilized a little bit. Got a grip for how EDG were approaching this half, but...
Ridiculous affair between these two. Do you think this is the cracking point for T1? Is this just out of their reach? Is this time that EDG finally push through for that first win?
I think they need to confidently set the tempo here early on in the second half for me to feel confident about them pulling this back. Again, EDG actually conceding a lot of space here, but look at the mini-map. Look at what Munchkin's got to deal with here. Lots coming through. He is hard cleared. He gets the first, he gets the second as well.
He's so clean with it, Munchkin. 2 big shots. And yes, Kankang still stands, but that's massive. That's bought time, it's bought presence. All that attention now turning.
And full side control as well, so Chi-Chu going to have his work cut out for him. It's the solo player here to try and crack back through from spawn.
But the time is running so low now. For them to just close the gap here, they can just start playing with that clock, right? Buy a couple more seconds. You can hear it starting to get faster and faster. Kankang wants to get down towards it. Smoggy, big pick. Kankang's found Carpe, but they got to make a move on this runabout now. They are running so low on the time. Smoggy has to defend. Kankang forced off it. He can't do any more here. Drags them to their grave with him. But it will be T1.
Again, good progress for him, nonetheless. Yeah, if he gets cleared there, definitely doable for EDG to make something happen here in the series. So T1, opportunity here to get something done here on the back of it. Much deeper investment of the Trailblazer here to clear out this close space. T1 maybe wanted to set the precedent of some B pressure here early on in the first 2 rounds.
Yeah, that wall's going to make it tricky. They might have to respect that until the cove. That will at least maybe give them a little bit of room to work. You can see Chi-Chu looking into it. Hold on! This is getting messy until then. Zeta as well controls the madness and the mayhem. Cools it down a bit. Kankang can do no more. It will be fine in the end. Got a little...
And really that's to force Kankang into a position to try and anchor this B-long area. We see time and time again on Pearl. We're different here though. Sire disconnected.
He's got a lot of space though.
Yeah, identified a gap actually.
I wonder if we see that appear later on in this. Now,
the pings come through from EDG though. They're aware of exactly where he's drifting.
Great guesswork from them. Just feeling maybe no pressure towards B long, but now with the hit towards B, they might turn attention. Howdong so ready for it though. Sire player, as you highlighted, was so expected. Chi-Chu on the support as well. Not allowing Smoggy to fight alone. Yes, taken low, but still. Plant gonna come in. What can these three do here? Ban not so much, but Zeta gonna be thriving in this.
It's got a pit.
Massive.
That's huge to get this online.
That's gonna cover through well. Zeta trying to slip away a little bit there. Make them work for their dinner. The three players remaining still got the flash, still got the dog as well for nobody. A lot to be played with there for them. Team's not trying to clear through. Won't find Zeta just yet though. We're still gonna need a lot of work coming out from Carpe as well to try and support this. Only got that Spectre, but he does really well. T1. Second half is huge for them, right? It's like 9-6, gives a little bit of buffer.
I feel like they've been forced into recovery mode time and time again in this series.
That's incredibly hard for them to do. Obviously, when you've got Kankang in your face, just doing like
even on Fracture in a 13-10 win, it felt like that.
Absolutely. Let's see how they fare with a little bit of an upper hand here. Two players stacked towards the back of the site. Carpe going to isolate Howdong quite quickly here. EVG very close by though. Flash going to go in. Kankang ready to try and pounce on this, but they're not going to find much success just yet. It's Smoggy trying to find a couple of players here. Kankang, what can you do? That's not bad anymore, would have been better, but that's all he can achieve this time. A Smoggy with a Sheriff and a Dream, and it's going to be crushed. Nothing
available
more
for T1 as well.
And it looks quite quick from T1, at least initially. Making no subtlety of that early presence towards A.
The conditioning's worked. It's forced the adjustment of Kankang over towards B. So there's a gap created towards A here. Can T1 catch the timing?
Howdong has to sit so deep on this. They've cleared so much space here as well. T1 swiftly making this work. And now the post plant should be quite comfortable as well. Three players kind of sitting very actively here.
Difference being Munchkin has the utility in place to address this flank, yet already noted.
Yeah, but how are they going to try and clear through these players? That's what I'm looking for. Munchkin does really well towards nobody. They want to go even further. Yeah, they're chasing him down. States found Smoggy, making it hurt. This is gorgeous from T1. A pace change in a moment like this. It's going to need something from this man. But it feels like the time's almost gone already. By the time they get here, I don't think they can do any more. I think they have to back away, especially with that operator in play.
Beautifully done. Like I said, T1 swing out of this timeout. And you got to admit, EDG probably feeling like they have to address the B-long hold.
Of course.
They can't concede that amount of space. Find the plant and it's comfortable. It's an aggressive post plant as well.
Yeah,
on the back of the flank being identified, they actually pressure all the way in towards connector. Absolutely, it's off kilter now in terms of the purchase as well. I mean,
Lost down those Seekers too.
Yeah, Kankang down to 550. No blades.
Oh, this is all a fake as well. There's no intention behind this just yet. They were trying to work towards middle. Once again, exploring through art here. Not going to be watched here, though. Kankang, well aware of this until then. Loses his sight lines on this. Takes the next look, though. Finds Munchkin. This is the damage he needs to achieve, and he has to still do more. One is not enough. The rest of his team, keep in mind, are on Sheriffs, excluding Howdong. That's it. Kankang trying to catch the cross on the way out. Spots nothing because Carpe tucks in towards that right side corner. Lockdown going to come through as well, trying to clear through that side. Chi-Chu's found Zeta. Hold on. Okay. They ain't done yet. That lockdown will have to be respected. It's forced them slightly further away. Carpe now next on the chopping block. Does go down and now down to 2. Sire and Ban, are you got anything to say about this one? No! Kankang again. Still doing damage. Ban, the last one alive. He's overwhelmed at EDG.
Onto a dry angle that Kankang swings back out into. And Munchkin the one to ultimately be punished here.
One enemy remaining.
I feel like I've said that.
Okay.
EDG cling to life though, Lauren.
Just about. Just about. Operators in play for both sides. Kankang, does he suspect that Zeta's already crossed through? A little bit of utility could have facilitated that, but they've been conditioned, right? They've been told to believe that it could be presence behind this, but they're going to the one man. The one man who's truly been able to stop them. 4 players waiting towards long. feels the pressure. The wall comes in. How much can he do? He's got an army on the other side. He's already taken one away. Does get closed down on though. Great works from Sire, who springs into action and takes a step further, but they didn't clear backside. Hold on, they ain't out of the woods just yet. Nobody's done massive work. And don't forget about the likes of Smoggy silling around here. How long can fight Sire player? They are not done yet. Yes, Kang fell, but the rest still held their own here. Carpe's gone down, and now it's just Munchkin, and that spike is out of hand. He is not able to play any around this. He's got to back away here. Tries to reset a little and hope for the best, but right now, EDG, they're digging in their heels. They are not going to go quietly out of this game. And Munchkin, a chance, and a tag, but 3 players. That ain't going to be easy. Feels like he's reading it right. But can he get that first kill? 13 seconds. Been a little unlucky. Not a chance in hell. EDG. 3 standing.
Put Kang in this hard anchor position. There's going to be a huge gap. And when he finds his second here, I think he's just thinking, yeah, it's free, guys. Follow me up. But then Ban swings ahead of the Cove coming down, and things start to spiral out of control. This one slips through T1's fingers and making a decision based on the back of it.
How do you navigate around him? So they're kind of leaving him to explore over towards B long now. Kang does have a challenger in the form of Zeta. Last time around, oh, the challenge is gone. It ain't even a challenge. And as soon as they clear that, look at the rotation as well. Chichu is instantly over towards A.
I know, because he's shouldering that pillar. There's not going to be any second layer to it. Side player trying to creep out, but the spacing's not there. Carpe will fall too.
EDG coming alive now. Starting to look way better off. Starting to get a little bit of fire back in him. Ban noted. Only player unconsidered was Munchkin. The flash going a little too deep, so won't be revealed just yet, but how do you cross that path?
I mean, stuck behind this alarm bot as well. You can see Chichu, Smoggy, just waiting to play contact off it.
This is terrifying, right? Because like you think of the mental game in these, it's just like swings and roundabouts. T1 getting to 11, having that perfect start in the second half, converting the bonus round, everything's looking golden. You kind of figured it out. You conditioned EDG early. You're getting everything you want, and then suddenly little switch flicks. EDG start getting a little bit, back into this. Kang a little bit more presence, and even if he just has to solo anchor that B site, that might be enough.
Yeah, but solo anchor, but he's back in a position to dictate the tempo of these rounds, and that's where EDG really shine. T1, unfortunately, like I said, lots of positives in the early rounds. Now don't have the benefit of that financial cushion. Here's Zeta down to 2100. Sire didn't note the progress on the Blade Storm, but we'll see it very shortly. It'll be a broken purchase, if any. Yeah, Sire's nowhere near it.
Nope.
Curious, really, of what investment.
Okay. It looks like T1 will re-explore that B option. Now, we have seen the switch up here. They have put the likes of Kang over towards middle by double door. Maybe just knowing that Chichu has this to invest if needed.
Deep investment of it, actually.
Yeah, that cross feeling treacherous towards Asai, isn't it? Meant to get through that. But again, no adjustment from Kang yet. Still holding towards those double doors, maybe expecting them to fall away from this on the contact of that Viper's Pit. Could get the punish if he holds patient enough, but they could take that deeper route here.
The other thing as well, on the other side of the map, Smoggy does have almost an anti-plant setup here to buy time for the rotation, but it's coming through very early on, actually.
Maybe just
nobody head that way. Maybe to send a flash out, maybe to send the Trailblazer through, and it's actually a flash over the top. So we'll confirm presence here. A little bit of a red herring, though, Lauren.
Yes, it is. Absolutely. Munchkin is the only one here. 4 other players still waiting. Now they know that this is all but a ruse. What can Chichu do about this one? He's going to be pushed out of position by just a second or two. The Viper's Pit is about to drop.
He loses the pit.
That's gone down now. Grand reveal, hello. They still have, hold on. They're going to check this, right? They do check this diligently. You can see them all trying to get the attention, and Kang's still going to be doing damage. Haodong gets away with it, takes out Sire player. He's still taking him down. Carpe falls. They had no idea that Haodong could be here in this corner. Spike left loose. They are backing the hell away. These two players need the rifles because EDG just held them back again.
T1 do so much right here. EDG as well, like I said, that flash catching over towards A. Pulls the rotation, but at the last moment, It's how B-side control and Kankang to come back through with it.
But also the fact that the likes of Chichu are fighting so desperately for their attention, right? They're trying to play in Haodong so badly to make it such an issue to clear the other two players.
You want to stabilize, but they've been unable to do so. 5 rounds now.
Kankang's here. Haven't seen him on this site for a minute now. We've seen these 3-play splits. This guy seems always good for one. Haven't seen him falter just yet. 3 on the other side, he's still good for it! Oh, and even the backup, the support system, so good for EDG! He's reading him like a book! This guy doesn't know how not to, it finally falls! Hold on! Ban, tell me you got something for me here in a 1v2.
And the clutch again. Can he deliver?
He was good for him, Mike. This is so much on him, though. 58 seconds to play with and 2 to find. Chichu, Stanley, and Smoggy. He's navigated past one quietly. But the second, Chichu could be an issue if he turns around. He hasn't yet. He's not quite checking. But does Ban look back? He does. He's going to find him. Okay, now the 1v1. The steps are going to be heard. Chichu knows it, but does he get around the corner in time? Ban! Oh, he's got around the corner just in time. Chichu's not been running the entire time either. He's creeping up on him slowly. Ban has no idea how close Chichu is. This is a disaster in the making. There's no way out of it. And Chichu's got him dead. And we're
here. I hate to say it again, Kankang rotating once again, but there's no Trailblazer to open up this site. It's a dry swing from Sire.
T1 could be walking in to their absolute demise. It's 3 players this time. And he's going to hear all of this relayed by nobody. He's still going to be standing as Chichu this time to get them too. Kankang still waiting on the back lines, has to fall away. Big damage coming in, that's not bad. Taking down those first 2, but look at the casualties they've suffered. Strewn across long. Sire player down, Carpe down, Munchkin down. This could be the lead for EDG. What can Zeta and Ban do?
A chance here to get both ultimates, the Pit and the Reckoning.
Yeah, but get past this guy.
Yeah, exactly.
That's your first and pretty much last challenge, it feels like. Jump spot for Haodong. Don't know if you know the player, they're pausing. They're trying to wait for that rotation. But you can already see the backline being cleared by Smoggy. They're not going to fall for any of this. Kankang just wait, stand, and deliver. Zeta now down, it's all on Ban in a 1v3. So much on this man's shoulders here. Being held at 11. A tap on the spike, just draws in the hunter. Trying to toy with him. And Ban just not getting any opportunity. The shorty is out, and it's damn good. 12.
As the decider. Ridiculous stuff here. And the support system in place. Chichu actually delivers the openers here.
Okay. Operated down for Kankang, actually just going to be sitting on the rifle this time. I expected that to carry on through, but feeling that pressure.
He's left that somewhere.
Yeah, it feels like he has. He had it. He's going to be around. But do they get to force him away from the first angle? 26 kills already. Superhuman performance from him. He feels all that pressure coming in now. The Seek's going to be countering it already. You're going to note the couple of players here. Dips away from the fight. Munchkin almost had the best of him. But it's Haodong to succeed against Sire player. Big trade comes out, though. Munchkin still standing. And Kankang removed. It's just chaos on the site already. But look at where the spike is. They haven't fully committed yet. How is he alive? How is he alive? How is this? What? He got nobody! How is this happening? Smoggy now tries to navigate the depths and he's found Zeta. The spike now creeping towards the site. Ban's got Smoggy. It's all on Chichu. This could be 12, and it is! 12 apiece.
There's one where Kankang here isolated. The raid boss removed. What is that kill, by the way? Zeta is left on 1 HP from the wallbang.
T1 on the defending side. Obviously EDG on that attack. Sire player sitting anti-flash once again, but it's Munchkin with the straight-up spam. Gonna catch Haodong, making this site take a little trickier here. And Sire player, that's bold! And it works! Takes down Kankang and sits a little deeper on the site here. So much damage done so early.
And no chance of a trade coming back through on either of those. So an early 5v3. That player won't be noted here, or at least spotted just yet. Finds another. Chichu will fall.
Oh, he wants more.
Yeah, he's hanging around.
Yeah. I mean, he's been bullied the whole game here, it feels like Kang. Oh, belting shot! Go on! Oh,
What?
wait, hold on. Hold on, no, Smuggy's 70 HP,
Lockdown
right?
off the plant, though.
No, Michael, I need you to relax. There's no way. There's no way, right? He's a little worried about the T. He's paranoid about the flank. No one's there. So they can just overwhelm, deal with the lockdown. And Smoggy's gonna get another hold on. It's a 1v2 and he's got an isolated fight! Smoggy! Oh! I've seen the stars align like that. It looked like it was about to happen, the most unthinkable. What an absolutely cracking attempt from Smoggy. Yeah, Zayden's
Back in the driving seat. A chance to close things out here.
Operator, right side, right man, 5 players against him. Would it be anyone else? Kang's here. Can T1 handle him this time? Forced away further. Much better protocols this time.
Absolutely, utility much better from T1 here, but Kang looking to slip back in.
It's still him. The flash connects. Oh, he gets body blocked. No escape. T1. This might be enough. The 3 other players are still so far. They've secured the site. The last 3 are on the flank. This is so much work for them. And EDG might have let it slip too far away. Smoggy on the trade, but they've got so many players to get through. 4 players in front of them. T1 turning the tides just as is needed. The trade wasn't clean enough. They needed that even smoother. Smoggy tried so desperately in that last round. But the time is running away from him, slipping through his fingertips as T1. It took OT.